What's up guys, and welcome back to the YouTube video. In today's video I'm going to show you how to create an email bomber and ruin our friendship. Of course not, we are not going to ruin our friendship, are we? We are not going to ruin our friendship. We are going to create and understand how an email bomber works and how to create one. So the concept of email bomber means bombing one's inbox with multiple number of scam emails and making that person annoying. So that's actually according to me called email bomber, because it is not actually an hacking or cracking feature and all, but it's just a cool thing to watch multiple number of thousands of emails crashing one's email box. So now before we get started, as always, a quick disclaimer that please make sure that you learn something from this, and we are not going to actually use this tools on others for destructive purpose. Of course not. I'm not going to use that. Please don't use that, because if you want to ruin your friendship, please go ahead. So in this video we are going to study how to send emails using Python, how to automate sending emails using Python, such as if you want to schedule an email to someone and all, yes, you can use this feature. Or you have to send emails to multiple number of clients, it will be really useful. Plus also we will be doing an email bomber to understand how this works and how we can actually know the devil side of this feature. So now this video will be split up to three main categories mainly. The first one will be showing how to send emails using Python, and the second one will be to show you how to schedule emails using Python or send to multiple number of clients, and the third one will be how can you create an email bomber ultimately. So we will be also looking how to use threading module also in that category. And also in this tutorial series I'm going to teach you the newest method to implement email sending feature, because the oldest methods are outdated using less secure apps feature from Google Gmail. So in this video we are going to use app password. I'm going to show the right step and the step-by-step method to implement this. So hop on. What's up guys, and welcome to the part 1 of this video. In this part we are going to learn how to send simple emails using Python. So before you get started scripting up how to send emails using Python and all, first of all you have to create an app password from Gmail. Go to your accounts, inside security tab you have to go inside signing into Google, and you must see an app password section over here. Only if you have enabled two-step verification. First of all you have to enable two-step verification on your account for this to work, otherwise this app password will not be shown there. First of all you have to enable two-step verification, then goes into the app password section and it will ask you to verify it's you. So let me just enter my password. Oops, I just got it wrong. And type enter. And after you are in, you can see a tab named app password, and now you have to create an app password for mail. Why mail? Because we are going to send emails using Python, so we must create an app password for mail. Then I'm going to go with Windows computer, because obviously I'm going to use it in a Windows computer. So Windows computer and generate. You actually generate an app password for mail. You can actually access your inbox, or you can send mails using this account using this app password. So it's a one-time only show. You have to copy directly. After this it not be shown. So press done, and after it's complete. So now open up VS Code. So now let us get started by initializing our password, which we have already taken from the Google accounts, like this, and we have to import our module, which is smtplib, which stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It's a standard library already inbuilt and pre-installed with default Python. So now let us get started by initializing a variable. This is equal to smtplib dot smtp Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and we are going to pass in smtp.gmail.com. So for the first parameter will be the domain in which we have to send mail. So now I'm going to use Gmail in which we have to send email. So if I'm going to use an Outlook domain, then we have to pass in smtp.outlook.com. So and also I'm going to pass the port for in which we have to send email. Now we have to, first of all, we have to start a secure connection with the server. Then only the Google will allow us to send an email using its Gmail. So s dot start tls, and now we have to server dot login using our email ID, and the second parameter will be password. So let me just go ahead and grab the email ID from here. Where's the email ID? You can see Not Scratch Online. So those of you are wondering why I'm using Not Scratch Online, it's a startup that I have already started but haven't deployed, and it's just a dummy account to demonstrate to you guys about how to send emails using Python. So this is the email in which I'm going to use. So let me just go ahead and copy. So let me just go ahead and copy the Not Scratch Online, the email ID from here, and let me just go ahead and paste this over here. Oops, where is that? Now, okay, I haven't closed the codes. Now you can see first parameter will be the email ID, and the second parameter is the password that I already told you. Now we have to send mail. Before that, we have to initialize a message variable in which we have to send, right? So say message is equal to, let's say hello, this is a message from Python, and I will say s dot send mail, and the first parameter will be to pass the sender email ID. So in this case, this one, and the second parameter will be the receiver email ID. So I'll be passing my personal email ID. Please don't try use the bomber on me, please. So the third parameter will be the message in which we have to send. So after that, you can just queue the server out. So let me just run and see how this works. It's currently waiting for this to execute. You can see it's executed now. Let me just go and open up my Gmail and see if this is received or not. You can see I'm currently on our, and just refresh this page, and you can see Not Scratch Online at gmail.com. Hello, this is a message from Python. Now let me just go around the code and just explain again how we are sending this email. First of all, we have initialized a password from Gmail using the app password tab from Google accounts, and we have initialized a message variable in which we store our messages. And then we have passed the domain name in which we are going to use to send mail, the port, and we have started a secure connection. After that, we logged into the server using our email ID and password. Then we have sent email using the sender email, the receiver email, and the message we have to send. Note that for using send mail, we have to be logged in the same account in which we have to send email. So after that, we have created the session. So that's it for the part 1 of this video. So guys, welcome to the second part of this video. Now in second part of this video, we are going to see how to schedule emails using Python. If you want to schedule email to a person or you are not available at that moment, you can schedule using Python. You may also know that Gmail also has this feature to schedule emails to clients and sender and receiver, but in this case we are going to implement this using Python. It's a powerful weapon. So let's get started by putting this thing inside a function named, say, define send underscore mail, something like that. So it takes nothing, no parameters, and we'll be just go ahead and put these two variables outside the function. So it'll be here. Oops, which means correct indentation levels. There we are. Now whenever this function is called, this statement gets executed and the mail is sent. So now in order for the scheduling to work, we need a time module, right? So I'm going to import date time. So say import date time. So now I'm going to get the send time. Send underscore time is equal to datetime dot datetime dot, I'll say the first parameter will be the year in which you have to send email, and the second parameter will be the month in which you have to send the email. So I'll just say 07, and the next, I'll just say 7, and the next parameter will be the date in which you have to send email. I'll be passing 30, and the next parameter will be the hour and the minute you have to send email. So I'll go with currently what's time. I'll go with 11:21, and this parameter will be passing the time into millisecond to the send time variable, and we are going to say time.sleep till that time. Board time.sleep send underscore time minus time.time. Essentially what this does is that it will actually return this time as millisecond, calculating year, day, and everything at all, and returns this as a millisecond value, and this will also return the current millisecond value, and the send time minus the current time will be in which we have to send email. So we will be sleeping till that time. So after that we'll be calling send mail function, and after that we'll be printing mail sent. That's it. Now let me just see the time. It's 11:20, and let me just go around there and see. And it's waiting. Daytime and float. Okay, I just forgot. Sorry, you had to pass in here. Send time dot time stamp minus time. That is because it's not a floating point value, and this is a float value, so that's why it's a problem. Now you can see it's 11:21. We have to change this to 11:22, and let me run and see. Oops, I am really sorry guys. You can see send underscore mail. I just really misspelled that. We have to change to send email, and that's what I really wanted. So let me just do and run that again. It's 11:22. Probably it will send email. Non-negative. That is because, let me just change to 11:23 and rerun that again. We can see mail sent. There we are. As you can see, it's 11:23 and mail is sent. Let me just go and check that real quick over here. You can see I'm just gonna refresh first of all. Yeah, you can see hello, this message is from Python at 11:23. Perfect. Now let me just go and explain this once again what I have done here. So let me just pull this down here. Okay. So basically it will actually create the time object in milliseconds, and it will actually subtract it from the current time, and it will sleep till that time. So after the sleep is complete, we will send the email, and it will print Mason. Okay, also you can just give some fancy cool thing like mail is scheduled in this date, in this time, and all. You can just also create command line arguments and all using os.argv function and all. So that's it for the part 2. You have made it this far, and welcome to the part 3 of this video. So this part is where we're going to create ultimately an email bumper in which we are going to send infinite number of emails to one's inbox and crash them off. So in order to send emails is multiple number of emails, just put this function inside a while true loop. Just get rid of this thing and this thing over here, and just get a number. N is equal to input enter the number of emails, just like that, and we will get an input from the user. After that, we are going to create a function like for I in range of say n. Let me just put this inside this loop. So now if I run that, you can see the number of emails to be sent. So I'll just say 4, and what the hell's going on? The string object cannot be interpreted as. Okay, that's a real strange thing, but I'll just say int of n. So I'm just gonna run that again. I'll say 4, and you can see it's waiting and saying it will be sending. Yeah, there we are. Mail send. You can see it is taking so much time to send a mail. I'm just going to clarify if this works. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 mails from this account. So it's really slow, right? You can see it's super slow, and it's not really worth time for sending this much emails at this really slow pace. So we are going to increase the pace in which we can send emails. So I'm just gonna get rid of these things and import threading. But threading module, this is the threading module can actually send multiple number of emails at the same time. Like the processes will be done in parallel. That's what a threading module does. So for that, let me just go ahead and say a new module, a new variable named threads to a list, and I'll say insert in here to create a thread. Thread is equal to threading dot thread. I'll say target is equal to send mail, underscore mail without arguments. So send mail, so send email. Why I'm doing again? Send underscore email, and I'll say t dot daemon is equal to true, and I'll say threads dot append t. Did I actually create this thread? Oops. Did I create this thread over here and append it to the list of threads? Now we have to start all the threads and join all the threads. For I in range of int of n, and I'll say t dot start. It also says for I in range of int of n, and also say t dot. Okay, so we had to pass here threads of I dot start, and also we had to pass here threads of I dot join. So this should start each thread till n, and it will actually join all the threads all together to be done parallel. So let me just go and run for the last time and then see how it goes. So let me just go and type in 10 emails. So type in them, and you can see mail sent, and here we are. We have sent 10 mails. Let me just go and check this out if it actually worked. You can see my inbox is currently clear, and if I refresh, you can see I have got the first mail over here. and the other mails will be reaching us subsequently. It's currently syncing, and we just go ahead and run that again and type in like 20 emails. You can see mails and mails and mails and so really fast, and it's bombing this person's inbox over here. Currently it's popping up over here, and there we are. You can see. Yeah, each one is coming along. Yes. So guys, make sure that you don't use or try this out on your main account. Google will definitely flag you and actually flag you as a scam. So please don't try to use it on your main account. Probably you will get actually banned from using Gmail. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. If you have any questions or comments regarding these topics, let put it in the comments below. I'll be definitely checking that. Also, the code that I have done here has been uploaded to the respective GitHub repositories. I have already provided the link to them in the description box below. Often definitely checking that out, though it will be really helpful. So, until then, ciao.